Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the C-Man, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the C-Man's Cinema Sit-Down. As you can see, I am fresh out the movie theater. I just saw Edgar Wright's latest. Wow, what an ambitious movie. So I want to give you my quick, fresh out the theater thoughts for last night in Soho. Holy cow, man. Like, I'm an Edgar Wright fan. I dig this guy. I just dig the way he envisions a movie. I love his sound mixes. Like, I mean, Baby Driver. And when it comes to, like, the score soundtrack mix, like, that's always going to be fire. And playing in the 60s with this movie in London, like, you get a phenomenal soundtrack. But holy cow, man. I tell you, this is such an ambitious movie. Like, it's not perfect. It's a little long. It takes a little while for this one to get going in the first act. But once Wright finds his stride, holy cow, dude, this thing was fire. I loved the pacing. I loved the tone. I love the setting. And then, I mean, when you want to just talk about the visuals, this movie is stunning for so many reasons. The camera work is unbelievable. But the visual effect work in this movie is nuts, man. Like, the flipping between Anya Taylor-Joy and Thomasin McKenzie, visually, the way that Edgar captures it. Oh, man, dude, like, there are so many cool things. And that's the thing, like, when the movie's a little slow to get going, he's dazzling you visually, and then once he finds that stride, like right at the beginning of the second act, and it kind of starts to pick up and start to go down that psychological wormhole that I was so looking forward to. Whew, man. And like I said, this is an ambitious movie. It's not perfect. There were a couple times I wasn't sure he was going to stick the landing. I think he did, but the subject matter that he's going after here and how he's tackling it, like, there are moments where you're like, oh, is he going to pull it off? He's going to pull it. And I think he did for the most part. And like I said, this is a very, very ambitious movie from Wright. And I just appreciate an ambitious movie so much. And then when you talk about performances, I mean, everybody's going to be talking about Anya Taylor-Joy because that woman is phenomenal in everything she does, and she's stellar in this. But this movie is all about Thomasin McKenzie. Holy crow, dude, she blew this thing out the water, man. And like, just her nature is kind of quiet and whatnot, so when you see her start to spiral down this spiral and go where Edgar takes this thing, oh man, dude, she gets to go to some places and like really just show off her range, and she is mind-blowing the whole movie. I mean, the immediate thing for me was Anya Taylor-Joy because I'm a big fan of hers, but I was also in for McKenzie, and like, Anya Taylor-Joy crushes it, and I love how the story plays and what the connection is between the two of them. But Thomasin McKenzie, she blew me out the water tonight, man. That thing was phenomenal. I can't believe, like, just what you get performance-wise from them is unbelievable. And then Matt Smith, who's the other big name here, I love Matt Smith. I just haven't seen him be like this style of character, like what his character is asked to do and how he handles it. I haven't seen that with Smith, so it was kind of fun to see him kind of walk on the dark side, so to speak. And there's this one other kid, I don't know what his name is, but his character's name is John. Not somebody I ever saw coming, but what he gives to performance-wise was really, really excellent. Everybody that shows up in this comes to play, and for me, man, last night in Soho was like, it was, I had such high hopes for this because, like I said, I'm an Edgar Wright fan. I knew this was going to be an ambitious swing. I knew he was going to try to do some things that you've probably never seen in a movie. And like I said, it's not perfect, and it takes a little bit to get going. But once he finds that stride, the second, third act of the movie are just, I thought they were phenomenal. And I just appreciate the ambitiousness, and the visual style to this movie is stellar start to finish. So for me, I gotta go 3.5 out of 5 C-Maniacs. I really enjoyed this. Like, I think if you're an Edgar Wright fan, you are in for a treat. So make sure you go out to see it. I saw it in Dolby because, like I said, the sound mix always with Edgar Wright movies is stellar. So I love being in Dolby for this one. But if you're into going to the theaters, go out, see this one in the theater if you can. It's the only place to see it right now. And if you're a fan of psychological thrillers, I said give this one a go. So there you go, man. 3.5 C-Maniacs out of 5 for the C-Man. And that's it, man. I'm out of here from AMC in Port Chester. character. Let me know all your thoughts if you've seen Last Night in Soho. Give me your thoughts on it. What you think? Are you an Edgar Wright fan? What you think of the performances? What you think of the visual style, the camera work, just everything that was going on, the story? How ambitious did you find this movie? And if you haven't seen it, is this on your list? Is this something that you want to see? Just where do you land Last Night in Soho? Anything you got, good, bad, indifferent, down below in the comments section. Look forward to talking to all you guys down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the C-Man anytime we're talking about movies, TV, trailer reactions, you want to see my full non-spoiler thoughts on this, it is part of Spooktober. While this video is not, the actual non-spoiler will be. I gotta get caught up on Spooktober. I've seen all the movies. I have no time this month, but I promise I'm getting them all up before the end of the month. You want to be here for all that stuff, you just like my vibe, you want to show a little love of support, then hey, come join C-Maniac Nation. All you gotta do is jump over there, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell if you want those alerts. Until next time, for the C-Man's Cinema Sit Down, I've been the C-Man, fresh out the theater. I'm out. Peace.
Oh, hey, what's going on? You must be sticking around because you're looking for more content featuring this guy. Well, guess what? You're in the right place. You can check out more videos right here and right here. And if you have and you want to come join that C-Maniac Nation, you can hit that subscribe right over there.